Okay, y'all. Story time continued. When I said I was gonna be back, I meant like back later on yesterday. I got busy. Blame yourself. Anyway, so okay, she did a project like da. So she was not in the greatest of moods or whatever. So when she called me from the school, she's always calling me from the school because they have a no cell phone policy. I think I said that in the last video. But so she called me from the school, and I'm like, oh Lord, she wants something, or she just like, oh, I want to go home, I don't feel well, So she calls me, and she's like, Mommy. I'm like, what's up? Yes, my almost 14-year-old still calls me Mommy. But she's like, I'm like, what's up? And she says, I don't know if I should talk about this on the school phone. I said, instantly my antennas go. So I'm like, no, whatever it is you need to talk to me about, you need to talk to me, especially if you feel like you can't talk to me on the school phone. So she says, well, and like I said, I'm not naming no names. I would just say, I don't know if I name names. Anyway, so she basically said that one of the girls that she plays ball with and goes to school with, that she's pretty cool with, apparently the teacher and coach, somehow she found out that the class was doing TikToks while they had a substitute while she was out. And when we were out of town, she was telling them to name names, and my daughter was like, nah, I ain't naming no names. So then the other young lady, she dropped names or whatever. So at some point on Monday, when they get to school, it comes up. Now, mind you, the teacher didn't even go to school on Monday, so it comes up that she knows and names was dropped and people gonna get in trouble or something like that. So the young lady that did drop the names told this group of people that my daughter dropped the names. We're not gonna crucify her because she is a good friend. I ain't getting into all that with y'all. I mean, opinions will be opinions, but it is what it is. So then apparently one of the girls whose names was dropped ran up on my daughter, and she's like, so anyway, my daughter's telling me, so basically such and such told everybody that I dropped the names, and now all these people want to fight me. Listen, I'm that mom that realizes and knows just from growing up myself, everybody got to take their bumps and bruises. You got to get in a couple scuffles sometimes. It is what it is. It's just part of growing up. But what I don't do is the jumping stuff. Like, we're not finna do that on any day of the week. We're not doing no jumping. She ain't doing no jumping, and ain't nobody jumping her. So when she tells me all these people want to fight me, I'm like, no. So I only work like 2 minutes from her school. So I run up out my office, and I let a couple people know just the gist of what she told me or whatever. And so she said, so I make it, so I'm like, don't worry about it, I'm on the way. Because one-on-one, like I said, I'm cool with that. Like, I don't got no problem with no one-on-one. It is what it is, but we're not finna do no jumping. And the thing about my daughter is she is a black belt in American Taekwondo. It's not even really, like, I'm not saying she could beat the world, but it's not really a question. Like, yeah. Anyway, so part of her receiving her black belt is they have to be, beyond doing other stuff, they have to be basically jumped. So she was jumped by 3 girls to earn her black belt. So that really was, I just don't like that. But anyway, I'm at work. So again, story time is gonna have to be continued, because how did I make it to 4 minutes again? I'll be back with y'all today, this afternoon, I promise, when I get off work, and I will let y'all know what's up next.